We had other insurances. At one time we had, I won't say the names, but we had other providers, and it seemed like it was so complicated. And so when my husband got sick, we had to jump through so many hoops, and I was trying to figure out what could we do. And once he passed, that's when I actually made the decision, is that for me and myself that I needed to choose something that was a little more user-friendly. I went to the Medicare Advantage seminar that they offered, and I believe it was in Southfield. And so it was very informative. There were people there who asked questions that I didn't even know I had, so it was just good to be in that group setting. The reason that I switched over to the Medicare Advantage is because it was more user-friendly than the other plans that I had reviewed. It seems like the writing was less complicated. You used everyday words for people to understand the plan, and it was just more user-friendly to understand and also to access. They've empowered me to take responsibility for being proactive about my own health care, and so I really like that part of it. So many companies today have lost the spirit of customer service, but Medicare Advantage seems like they are taking it to a new level. And they're giving us what we seem to have lost in today's society.
We never had to switch doctors or nothing.
We don't see doctors too often, but when we do,
Yeah.
we can get over
real
to
good.
who we want to go to.
I've always had Blue Cross pretty well, but I think the Advantage is another step up. I really enjoy the Advantage.
I really like the exercise you get here. I think it helps me a lot. I was to the doctor yesterday, and everything was good. Come back in 3 months.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to keep active, doing something. Silver Sneakers, they kind of tell you, keep moving, do something, take walks.
And we like the way our insurance is. And
No complaints. And we go anywhere we want.
we know one couple that spend the winters in Hawaii, and they
And they go
even use
to,
it down there too,
Hawaii.
all along their winter vacations. This is real close to our house. We like it a lot better. We can come anytime. We had to go at a certain time or before. And
But we learned about the Advantage at the big meeting we had. They explained that real well. Yeah, it's an extra benefit for us, really, the Advantage part. It was good before that, but this is better.
we feel like we're being taken care of well with the Advantage plan, the doctors, with
Yeah.
doctors' bills being taken care of, I'd say take advantage of it.
So I went back seeing my doctor, and when I first told him about what was going on, he says, well, you were just in here, and he looked at my record 6 months ago, and he said, you wasn't a diabetic then. I said, well, I know that, but he said, but we're going to check it. And he checked it, and when he come back, and he was shaking his head, so I knew right then, yeah, I was a diabetic, and it scared me. And but he said, we caught it early. He said, if you do what you're supposed to do, then you can have a normal life. It kind of happened at the same time when you had to pick what program you wanted to get with Blue Cross. You had like to December 7th or something, and our union hall had a seminar, and they explained that there was such a thing as silver sneakers. And I kind of knew what silver sneakers meant, that you could join a fitness club and Blue Cross took care of it. Well, I knew, being a diabetic, the research I kind of did on being a diabetic, that exercise was very important. And as I got into it a little farther, I thought that the exercise, the silver sneakers, would actually be the right move for me, whatever. And as I started comparing everything was very similar in a lot of ways, but they paid for my silver sneakers. And I think back now that I'm not sure if I'd have stayed on traditional, I probably wouldn't have done the exercise. And even though I was supposed to, but knowing that it's paid for and knowing I go 3 times a week, and it's helped. It's that alone, just that. I've lost like 90 pounds and still got a long way to go, but the people that I've had phone calls from and the prevention and the information that I've got, I never got this on traditional. I've had a lady calling me, she's an RN. I've got her phone number, any problems I have medically. If I call her, she'll give me information on who to see, who to talk to, and she's helped me through a lot of bad times, and I didn't have that on traditional. So everything after Silver Sneakers was just like icing on the cake, and it's been great.